Hi. In this lesson, I'll share a few tips and tricks about the call flows, what kind of call flow you can have. See, it is not one size fit all kind of deal. You need to change your call flow according to the client also. Sometimes it's a perfect call flow like opening, probing, presenting, scheduling, and closing. That is the perfect scenario. And it does happen most of the time. But sometimes you may have to change or tweak your call flow a little bit. So here in the first example, we have the perfect scenario, which is the benchmark, like opening the call, probing, presenting, scheduling, and closing. But sometimes you can also come across a call flow where you open the call, you start probing, and then you start presenting, and then you have some more probing questions, and then you present again. You might have some more probing questions again and the presentation again. And then you do the scheduling and closing. So opening, probing, presenting, scheduling, and closing. So you can also have that kind of structure in the call flow. The next structure can be that you open the call, you probe, you schedule, and close. So sometimes you may not have the time to present your project. Sometimes they already know things about the project, or the client is in a hurry. So you open the call, you probe, you schedule, and close. So the presentation will happen in the next scheduled meeting. Another scenario can be that you open the call, you present, you probe, schedule, and then close. Sometimes what happens when you open the call, the client already know about the project. They say, yeah, tell me about the project. So you do the presentation, short presentation, and then you ask the probing questions, because you need to have those probing questions for the next agenda, for the next meeting, for the next scheduled meeting. So even if you present the project before probing, still you have to ask those probing questions, the important questions which will help you analyze, like their budget, timeline, and so on. That is another call flow where you start the call, you start presenting right away, and then you do the probing, and then you schedule and close. And in that scenario also, you may not have time for probing also. You open the call, you do the presentation, and then you straight away schedule and you close the call. Customer knows everything. He just wants to know about the current situation. For example, there's a phase 2. The client already knows about the phase 1, and he got to know that, okay, the phase 2 is launched. So you tell them about the phase 2 in brief, and then schedule the meeting and then close the call. Okay, these are a few scenarios. These are the benchmark, not the standard, but these are the basic structure of the call flow. You may have a few different call structures too, but this is what I found most effective in a telemarketing skill. So that is all in this lesson. In the next lesson, I'll share some more tips and tricks about the telemarketing skills. I'll see you there.